what's up? This is Brizza on top. You already know FAMU everything, FAMU football, FAMU lifestyle, FAMU culture. Man, today I got a big one. Uh, I got a special guest, man. He's good to all the FAMU football supporters, man. And we got a Xavier Smith, Mr. X Man, Mr. One Man Band Man, Mr. Touchdown Zay, Mr. Spectacular Catch Man. He here in the flesh with us, man. He here to talk, get to know him a little bit better, get to know how he came up in fam and everything. So Xavier, introduce yourself right quick, man.
Like he said, man, I'm Xavier Smith. I'm from Haines City, Florida. And yeah.
Shoot. So we gonna get started on so people that don't know nothing about Xavier Smith, play receiver for FAMU. He's probably right now for the past couple of years, he's been the main spectacular receiver. He's been on ESPN. He's a top dog. He's a leader on the field and off the field. Definitely doing academic thing because you got your bachelor's, right?
Yeah, I just got my bachelor's.
All right, congratulations. What'd you get it in?
It's health, leisure, and fitness, so college education.
Okay. We the same education. Okay, I see you. I see. But most definitely, man, this dude is literally like his name, X Man. He's literally the X factor out there. If you don't guard him or you're not playing close up to him, man to man defense or double coverage, he's going to put on a show. Most definitely. We about to get into his highlight film. So we about to.
Yo, I ain't know. Yo, I ain't know. What do you know? Yo, I ain't know. Yeah. Yo, I ain't know niggas that struggle, no. I ain't know niggas that beef. Yo, I ain't know people that hustle, no. I ain't know niggas got heat. Yo, I ain't know mothers got muscle, no. I ain't know fathers that's weak. Yo, I ain't know they call me calm, no. I ain't know that don't mean peace. Yo, I ain't know. I've been so caught up in all of my thoughts that I wish I was dead. My homies is suicidal, battle rivals is little light shine through the dark on the bed. Got monsters that's hunting, probably parting, ain't no other target getting martyred by the feds. He told me I'm Batman, he was robbing, probably the opposite, couldn't fly over the ledge. They call me a bully, no backing off. At the end of the rainbow, it's Tracy Ross. Bring all of your girlfriends, I'm taking off. And I'm bringing my amigos to set it off. It's a whole lot of Cleos, let choppers off. Putting up with a Chevy like DJ Paul. And the whip's on my back, but I'm still involved. And on top of the roof, I'm just with my dogs. Yo, I ain't know niggas that struggle, no. I ain't know niggas that beef. Yo, I ain't know people that hustle, no. I ain't know niggas got heat. Yo, I ain't know mothers got muscle, no. I ain't know fathers that's weak. Yo, I ain't know they call me calm, no. I ain't know that don't mean peace. Yo, I ain't know niggas that's living a lie, they lying to you and your homies. They staging the coup, put your life on the auction, no lie. Got niggas that's running the money. I'm swerving in whips at his cotton saw, pissing master off. I'm probably fucking with a Shirley. Solomon Kington and putting my life on the line. You acting like you ain't even know it. Coming to a big screen, yeah, bitch, roll it. Coming with the teens and the bling golden. This is not a bling ring, but the bitch stole it. I am just a real king, real rap Moses. Coming with the D, better smell my roses. My niggas gon' eat, bout to bring my lotus. A new age roughin', I don't need no odors. And that's for any nigga, you ain't even know it. Yo, I ain't know niggas that struggle, no. I ain't know niggas that beef. Yo, I ain't know people that hustle, no. I ain't know niggas got heat. Yo, I ain't know mothers got muscle, no. I ain't know fathers that's weak. Yo, I ain't know they call me calm, no. I ain't know that don't mean peace. Yo, I ain't know.
Man, guys, you see the highlight film. That boy's amazing out there. He get in work. probably the first one on the field, last one to lead the locker room, man. Xavier, I want you to just tell us how you first got on the team, because not too many people know how you got to family football, or the traditional way usually athletes get there. Too many
Yeah.
people don't know how you got there. So can you explain that to us?
I actually walked on that FAMU. A lot of people don't know. Probably like I didn't go to college right out of high school. I had ended up getting a job working at Amazon. I worked at Amazon for a year, and then I just thought I just got an email from FAMU. Like I didn't apply to the school or nothing. Like I had applied right out of high school, but I didn't get accepted. And then next year, like I don't know, I really don't even know what happened. And I just got an email saying I could come, but I would have to go through like the ASB program. So I ended up doing that, and then I ended up walking on. I ain't have to try out, but I ended up just walking on and earning my way to the top rankings. So that's really kind of how that went.
Okay, cool. So, I guess that 2019 year when you walked on, um, I'm trying to think. No, yeah, 2019, right?
2000. I walked on 2017.
2017. So,
Yeah.
Coach Willie wasn't there, so
No.
you can actually describe how was the football team when transitioning from different coaches. How was that knowing like you walked on, and was it like I guess fear factor in your mind knowing that a lot of stuff was going to change, people may get cut, or you decide to go somewhere else? How was that?
Uh, for me, it really didn't affect me. Like, just thinking about it. At first, I was kind of nervous because it was like I didn't know what to expect. Like I already kind of slipped through the cracks with coming in through these coaches, and then the coaches that was here, they all got fired. So I was like, dang, it's gonna be a whole nother coaching staff. So at first, I was kind of nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous, but when they got here, I was just like, I've been through this a lot in high school. I played 4 years. I had 4 different coaches. So I've been through this in high school. I was kind of prepared for it. And like when they came, I just knew, regardless of what it was, I had to work regardless. When they first came, I was at the bottom of the totem pole because I didn't have no film. I never played. All I did was practice. So they didn't even know who I was. I had to make myself known. I had to work to kind of, get to where I'm at now.
Okay, cool. That's tough right there. And from going on to that, as far as like you walking on, you bottom at the totem pole, you have a new coach,
But,
and you don't know what to expect. You don't, new people coming in, people that he was recruiting from his old school,
right.
coming to the fam. What was your game plan every day going into practice, knowing, you got Coach Willie Simmons. He from Quincy. He basically grew up, around FAMU, around Tallahassee and stuff like that. What was your game plan every day going in practice?
Just outwork the man next to me. And each and every day is like you gotta come with it. I wasn't taking no days off. Every day I was coming with it, and it was like, you know, it's kind of like a dog eat dog world. So either you gonna eat or be ate, and I ain't trying to get ate. So every day I was coming in and eating. Like that's just the mindset I was coming with every day. Like the man across from me, I'm gonna beat him. The man next to me, I'm gonna beat him. And like that's just how I kind of played it.
Okay, cool. That's man, that's everywhere. You gotta be like that everywhere now, because somebody really can take your spot, and you out here sleeping and they out here working. They can really take your spot. So most definitely. So we got a new coach, Coach Willie Simmons. Can you explain the relationship with you and him going like from then and from now? Like, because he seems like an open dude, he seems like a cool dude, but not too many people like know that firsthand. So can you just explain like his relationship between you and the football team?
It's like it's like kind of like a father figure, kind of like Coach Simmons. He a real cool coach, and then he young as well, so he kind of understand how we thinking and how we move and how we acting. Certain stuff is like he can relate because he ain't really too far from us. He's still a young coach, so he understand us, and that just kind of that's what kind of keeps the relationship between me and him, as well as all the other players as well, the whole team as a whole. That's what kind of keeps the relationship so gel. It's like he already understand. He already know, like, you at fan, you know what come with being at fan. So it's like he understand everything about us, and he just trying to lead us in the right direction. So that's pretty much all it is.
Okay, most definitely, most definitely. And another thing, as far as like uh, you on the field, how did you get your name, X-Man? Because probably not too many people know that's your nickname, or a lot of people do know that's your nickname. So how did that nickname come about? You like it, you don't like it.
So like one I forgot. I think we was playing. I think we was going to play Norfolk, and that was my sophomore year in 2019. I think we was going to play Norfolk, and this dude, I can't think of his name right now. I can't even think of his name, but he likes, he be doing like the commentating and stuff.
Oh, you talking about Sterling? Sterling.
That might be his name. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, Sterling, Sterling. Shout out to Sterling though, for real. He does good. He does good on the PA now, and I'll be with him sometimes up there. So shout out to Sterling, man.
Yeah. And he stopped me on the plane. I was walking to the back of the plane. He stopped me and he asked me like, which one do you like better, X-Man or X Factor? And like I was like X-Man, because back in the day when I was a youngin', I had this coach named Coach Dunn. He used to call me X-Man. So, when he asked me, I was like X-Man. But I ain't really think much of it. I just like, okay, X-Man, like, and then after that game, I had a good game. And then the next game, I had another good game. And like after that, like people just like X-Man, X-Man, X-Man. I'm like, dang, where's it coming from? They were like, you gotta watch the games. Like, then I heard him, he kept saying the X-Man, the X-Man. After that, it just kind of blew up a little bit. So that's kind of why that's where it originated from.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, 2018 season, man, you ended up with 48 catches, 668 yards, and 4 touchdowns. As you know, getting a new coach, like you said, you been working your way up to the bottom of the barrel to being a starter. And also we are in the MEAC still at
Right.
18 years. Explain explain the dynamics of like how coach brought it all together knowing it was his first season and his first season being in the MEAC. Like, was every week different? Was every week the same? Or like he just had different game plans going on with y'all try to make y'all better football players as far as the weeks goes on in the season.
I have to say it was the game plans, because during the game we knew everything they was coming in the game doing, and it's like everything coach taught us about, everything coach told us. The teams we played, they showed it, and they did exactly what we knew they was gonna do. So coach kind of schemed up ways to to get me the ball, and that just kind of, you know, gave me a chance to make plays and kind of open up a few people's eyes and show them what I could do. So, you know, I would have to say it was a game plan. Coach Simmons came with it, and, you know, he gave me an opportunity.
Okay, cool. So, knowing that year, you did pretty good. Well, I can say you did real good because, you know, being a walk-on, playing receiver, you gotta, like, most people don't know when you play receiver, you gotta have that dog mentality. Like, you got to. They think most receivers are pretty boys. We full of drama. You know, we always want the ball. But just knowing me and watching all y'all receivers, all y'all block for y'all running back, all y'all like to get dirty, all y'all like to be physical. Like, tell me what type of receiver you are, because like when people see you, they see you as oh, he fast, he probably don't want to be touched, he probably don't want to be tackled. But 9 times out of 10, most people are either going to press up against you or they're going to double cover you. So tell me, like, what type of receiver are you, and what do you work on, like, in practice, or what they tell you in practice that, you know, you're going to be ready for, they're going to show you this?
I honestly feel like I could do it all. I feel like I'm fast. I feel like I could run routes. I could catch, you know, and you could put me in the backfield. You could give me a jet sweep. You could throw me a bubble. You could throw it to me downfield, you know, and I feel like I could do it all. So I feel like, you know, I'm a do it all type of wide receiver. And like you said, I block for my receivers and I block for my running back. Like, you know, that's just how I feel like. That's what type of player I am. I feel like I could do it all. Is nothing really on at the wide receiver position on the field that I really can't do. So, you know, that's just how I look at it.
Okay, cool. So from 18 to 2019, 2019 was your breakout year. 2019, you was on ESPN a couple of times. Broke the touchdown record. That year you had 77 catches for 1,159 yards and 11 touchdowns. So from 2018 to 2019, what changed? What was different? Or it was just, you know, just the game plans that y'all had every week, and, you know, the scheme y'all had, you was just open and you got more chances? Or did you do something different? Did you work out more? Did you eat better? Like, can you tell us, like, what happened between those 2 years as far as, you know, that year being your big year?
I wouldn't say I really did much different because coming in, I always worked hard off the fit, like when no one's looking, or even at practice. I always, you know, work hard. I'm always grinding. So the only thing I would say is, you know, Coach Simmons presented me with more opportunities, and, you know, I continue to make the most of my opportunities. Like I said before, he got me open. He got me in the space, you know, to where I can make plays and do what I do best. And, you know, wherever I'm comfortable at. And he got me in those spots. He opened up the playbook for us. And I just made a few plays for my team, you know. I had Ryan Stanley at quarterback. So, you know, that just made the game just that much easier. So it just Coach Simmons, he just provided me with the opportunities, and I just had to capitalize on those opportunities.
Okay, cool. Having Ryan Stanley as your quarterback, what type of relationship that y'all had? Because, like, it seemed like y'all was like damn near best friends. Like, y'all was kids playing in the backyard, just, you know, having fun. So can you explain that relationship between y'all two?
I mean, like you just said, it was like kids having fun. Like we just had fun on the field, and it's like he always knew what I was thinking. You know, it's like he knew what I was thinking. Sometimes he knew I triple tap. He know when I double tap. He know, you know, which way I'm finna go, if I'm a break left or if I'm a break right. You know, we was just always on the same page, and like you could watch the games, you could tell like it was something different. Like we was locked in for sure.
Most definitely, most definitely. Watching those games, y'all
Yeah,
definitely like reading each other's minds out there.
yeah,
Knowing where he's going to throw the ball, and you just going out there and making plays and actually catching the ball and everything. Man, like that was amazing year for both of y'all
uh,
in the MEAC. So coming up that next year, 2020, we had COVID. FAMU didn't play football at all. They didn't play football in the fall or the spring. Can you tell me about like how was the transition of not playing football and knowing that you're not going to have games, knowing that you're not going to compete with other teams, and what was the focus like? Because I know for not playing football for that long, you can kind of lose focus. So, what was the focus in the locker room? How did Coach Willie Simmons get y'all focused, and how did you prepare yourself like that whole year? Being kind of isolated to the population.
it was the same. Coach that made sure we stayed focused because they knew like whether we played in 2020 or not, there was gonna be a season again someday, sometime. So it was, they kept us on our P's and Q's. They made sure we was getting our schoolwork done. They made sure we were working out. They made sure we were staying focused, staying healthy, getting treatment, and we kept meeting as well. So, we treated it as if we were still in season, even though, it'll come time on Saturday, we wasn't playing, but 3 days out that week, we was grinding like we had a game that Saturday. And, it was just credit to those coaches, man. They made sure we stayed focused. And, even though we didn't play a full season in 2020, you could see the work that we put in and it showed during this 2021 season.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. But the 2021 season, like a lot of things changed for FAMU and for the football team. So we was in the MEAC, we got switched over to the SWAC, the South Athletic Western Conference. So in that whole year, a lot of things changed. We got sponsored by LeBron. Also got a show on ESPN featuring Chris Paul. Why not us? Just explain the transition of all that for the football team, because now y'all always on the media side. So now y'all got cameras in your face. Y'all got people asking y'all about LeBron or LeBron products, and now you got people asking y'all about football games that haven't happened in I don't know how long. So can you just tell us about the transition as far as like cameras always in your face, during practice, after practice, in the locker room, and just a transition from being contracted with LeBron and going to the SWAT?
At first, it all was a little hectic until we got used to it, and it became a time where it seemed like the cameras, they wasn't even around. So, it took us some time to get used to. At first, a lot of people wanted to be in that camera, and then, after a while, we just all kind of just thought, like, click, like, man, we here to play football. We playing football, like, and it kind of just like the cameras, they just went away. And with the LeBron stuff, it's like it's always big when you get somebody like LeBron who like co-signing the program, not only co-signing us, but every athletic program as well. So that was big for not only just us, it was big for basketball, baseball, softball, everyone. So that was just something big, and that's something that we all could kind of reap the benefits of one day.
Definitely, definitely. That's good talking about the other sports, because like the other sports been dominating. Like baseball, they came off of a championship year. Golf came off their championship year. Volleyball came off their championship year. So like all these teams doing well, and y'all are repping LeBron, damn good, especially for the first HBCU to be rep by a multi-millionaire basketball player who's still playing in the league, so he's still making himself legendary. Karen, so we leading me at going into the SWAC. How was your feelings? How did you feel about that? What was your reaction?
I was excited about it because I understood the rich history between FAMU and a lot of the other teams in the SWAC, like Southern and Grambling. So for me, that was exciting because I was getting a chance to, be a part of those rivalry games, to be a part of that history, to be a part of that culture. So, it was definitely exciting for me, and I enjoyed playing in the SWAT this season.
Okay. So your 2021, you had 64 catches, 713 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So from having Ryan Stanley, now you got McKay back there. He was right behind Ryan Stanley. Not too many people know he did play that 2019 season. He was in and out, but he wasn't a starter. I know the 2019 season, he threw a game winner. I think it was North Carolina A&T going to overtime.
Right.
Winner. Tell me the relationships with you and Ryan McKay. And this year, y'all had all y'all receivers were healthy throughout the season. So you necessarily wasn't the main target every time because you had Hunter, you had a couple of freshmen out there making big plays at big times, putting y'all for ahead or putting y'all in winning predicaments. So just tell me like the relationship between, McKay and y'all receivers, knowing that, the ball's going to be spread around. Nobody's not going to get like 10 catches a game or getting target like 10 times.
Right. It's just like we all got a relationship with Sean, and it's like that's our brother. He our brother. And, on the field, it was treated just like that. Everybody eat. Like, I ain't going to be the only one eating. Chad was making plays. K-Dot was making plays. Jermaine was making plays. Chris was making plays. So it wasn't really, just about me. And that's kind of how I like it. I don't care if I don't make all the plays. I just want to win. And, we kind of said EBE, everybody eats. So, I was glad it wasn't just me. I was glad my brothers was eating, we all getting catches, we all scoring touchdowns, we all making plays. That's what it's about. It's about a team making it happen together. And, that's what we did this year. We all did our job. We all made plays. And, I was proud. I was proud of what we did this year.
I like that EBE, everybody eating. I like that. So from, everybody eating, everybody, getting shine, knowing that y'all was going to the SWAC, what was your mindset? Because HBCU football kind of like shifted a major way because now you got Primetime coaching his first gig, and he bringing media everywhere he go. He's bringing attention everywhere he go. And how's the SWAC played out for y'all? How did y'all think about the SWAC, knowing that y'all got Primetime, knowing that y'all about to play these games that y'all haven't played in years? Renewing rivalries. Like, how did y'all feel about all that aspect, going into the 2021 season?
Like I say, like we felt good about it. Primetime, he ain't the one that's stepping out there on the field. It's his guys who got to play. It's the guys that, he got on the field. They're the ones who got to make plays. So, going into the SWAC, we just looked at it as an opportunity. We ain't look at it much different. We ain't try to do nothing different than we was already doing before. It's the same thing. It's still football. You still gotta, scrap it up and put it on the same way they did in the MEAS. So, we just took it day by day, game by game. We went out there and we focused on FAMU football.
All right, good. Yeah, that's good to hear. And like you could tell that y'all was like ready each game, y'all was focused each game, and y'all locked in each game, knowing that y'all are playing like blue collar teams, just like FAMU is a blue collar team. Like y'all going to play Jackson State, y'all going to play Grambling, y'all going to play Southern. Um, by that, going into that year, we lost. We lost against Jackson State, and after that game, and after South Florida, which I feel like y'all could have beat them if things would have went your way. You had a tremendous game against South Florida. You had 15 catches for 139 yards, but after the first three games, y'all did like literally 360 of winning every game, dominating every game, doing what y'all supposed to do and what the fans love seeing y'all do. Going into the season, how was that? Knowing that y'all already had two L's underneath y'all belt, but after that, y'all just won out the rest of y'all games.
We knew what we had to do. We had to step it up, and we had to play. We had to play. We had to play the way we was capable of playing. I think it was a slow start due to us not playing in 2020, and we just had to just get the feel again. Just really get that feeling of playing football again. Once we got that feeling, we kind of took off rolling.
Okay, cool. So this season was really big for FAMU and FAMU football. We entered. We beat Bethune, which we haven't beat Bethune in 9 years or so. That was like, I know that was like the best feeling ever for y'all guys. Having that long streak, and we finally got over the hump. How was that feeling knowing, the game wasn't even over, but you never want to think the game is over during the third or fourth quarter because you always want to play to the end. How was that feeling during the game? Like, because at first they punched us in the mouth, and after that first punch, we started punching back, and we started letting the talent speak for itself instead of just talking. So how's the feeling going to the game, going into the fourth quarter, knowing that you're finally gonna get that win over Boone Cook?
It felt good, man. This was a win that was long overdue. A win that you know, we needed. I'm gonna just say call it like it is. Like this was a win that we needed. It's been too many years. It's been 9 years, and we finally pulled it off. So it was a long time coming. This win was long overdue. And I say this was probably one of the best feelings I felt since I played football.
That's amazing, man. Yeah, being out there on the field with y'all, seeing y'all raw emotion, seeing the excitement, seeing the energy that y'all had running up and down the sidelines. It was amazing for just me being, a fan, and me seeing the fans. We went bonkers, basically, just like y'all did. We went bonkers. After that win, we had a chance to bid into the playoffs, which FAM hasn't been to the playoffs in a long time. The SWAC haven't been to the playoffs, I think, in a good little minute. How is that feeling watching the show? It kind of was like a March Madness feeling going in because you don't know that you're going to get picked, and you kind of do know that you're going to get picked. So how is that feeling? Y'all was in Orlando. Tell me the process. After winning the Bethune game, how was the process of y'all staying over the night and waking up in the morning, having a whole team together watching that?
You know it. We all loaded up on the bus, and we drove there as a team. We got there, we celebrated. They had food for us. It was kind of like a celebration. So it was only right that they call us. It was only right. I felt like we proved that we deserve to be in it. We deserve to be in there, and just being in that room and hearing our name called, man, that was a feeling you can't really describe. So it was a blessing. We got a chance to do something. This school, HBCUs, haven't done in a long time.
Okay, that's yeah, definitely. Definitely, y'all put FAMU like every time when FAMU, you think FAMU is not on the map. You guys put it back on the map in some way somehow. Like it doesn't matter if it's in the media or if it's not football or if it is football. Somehow, some way, FAMU get put back in the media as far as doing something big, doing something historical. Um,
Right.
Shoot, but a couple of round robin questions, so people can, get to know you. Favorite color?
Red.
Red. Okay, okay, okay. Favorite rapper? Who you like to listen to before you go out there in the game?
Either Kodak or Rod Wave.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, what sports you play in high school?
So in high school, I played basketball and I played football. I was gonna play, and then I ran a little track. That really wasn't my thing, but I was gonna play baseball. I played baseball all my life, but I ended up one of my coaches. He ended up, wanting me to run track, so I had ended up running track instead of playing baseball.
Okay, okay, cool. Um, shoot, favorite food?
Chicken,
Mhm.
chicken,
All right, all right. Under Under Armour, Nike, or Adidas?
Nike.
Nike. Okay, okay, okay. I'm trying to think. Favorite uniform that y'all wore or haven't wore yet?
Or I say the one that we wore, it got to be the one that we wore in the classic or the all white that we wore against Southern. But my favorite combination is gonna be something that we ain't get a chance to wear it, but it's the all orange.
Hmm.
With
Okay.
it's a yeah. We'll wear it next year, so they'll see what I'm talking about next year.
Okay. Y'all stay tuned for that all orange. Okay. For my family people, um, I'm trying to think. Pet rallies or set Fridays?
Sad Fridays for sure.
All right. All right. Oleans or Guthies?
Orleans.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't know about Orleans, but
Yeah.
yeah.
For people, that visiting Tallahassee that's watching this video, gotta go to Orleans. It's right by fam. As a family person, they're gonna lead you the way, man. Family don't never lead you the wrong way. Um, Set Friday or pet rallies?
Yeah, I say set Fridays.
All right, cool, cool, cool. Another big question. Who do you want to see sitting in your seat right now? Me interviewing as far as like your teammates. It can be offense or defense.
Anybody, man. All really. I ain't really got no set person. Like, I don't know. Anybody, everybody, whoever you can interview 'em.
I like that. I like that. Um, last question. Who's your favorite NFL receiver?
Man, look, that might get a little backlash for this, but after what happened today, but Antonio Brown, that's to me, I feel like that's the best receiver in the league right now.
All right, cool, cool. No problem, too. You like him, so I like T.O. he T.O. controversy. That's my favorite receiver. Sure. Hey, them be the best ones though.
For sure.
Them be the best ones. But man, thank you guys for tuning in. If you watch this video, please share, like, subscribe. Thank you again, X-Man Xavier Smith, for sitting with me, talking it up, chopping it up, getting to learn you as a person and you besides football. You know what I'm saying? And you got anything to say to the fans? Put your IG out there, Twitter, and all that.
My IG at ShineTime19, and you can follow me on Twitter at ShineTime_863. That's really it. Haynes City, Florida.
All right. I'm gonna hide that at the end of the video so y'all guys can follow him. Man, I'm out, guys. Man, be good and have a good night. This is On Top. We out.
Man, that was a really good interview, man. You can follow Xavier Smith on IG and Twitter, aka the X-Man. Family, please share, subscribe, and like this. We out.